Hey guys, in today's video, I have a project polish update. This is update number 4. And I have progress on some. I have some finished polishes. I am though going to start off with 3 that are in project progress within my project polish, because the focus is not to completely finish them out, but at least to touch them a few times this year. One of them being Red Carpet from Sally Hansen. This was full initially and I worked it down halfway through. But because my bottle is super old and halfway used, once I got halfway through this bottle, it just wasn't drying anymore. And it was thickening up a lot to where it wasn't very manageable when it came to application. So I filled it back up with suspension base. And so now it's full. I just haven't touched it since I restored it. And then Maleficent from Different Dimensions. I have a plan for this one. So I think I touched it once at the beginning of the year. I may, though, use it as a base coat for Dog Days. Let me put a top coat on this. I oftentimes like to do little swatches on my nail wheel to give me inspiration for manicures, especially when I want to do layering, just to see if it would work out. So I may use it as a base for Dog Days, which I also have in this project. So this one right here, I have Maleficent as a base, and then Dog Days, which is a green jelly with shifting flakies over top of it. So I think that's a manicure that will work very well. Did I mention Dog Days? The green jelly with multi-shifting flakies. I also have plans for this one. And this one I'm thinking of using as a topper over, where is that? Over the black. Over a black polish. I think that's gonna look beautiful. I actually realized that this has gold flakies as well, which I had not seen before. And then this is over top of a cobalt blue, just to see what it would do, and it just turned it teal, but it looks even. It doesn't look streaky at all, so it can work as a topper over a different color. So we'll try that. I think that manicure would work very well during the fall. So anyway, some potential, future manicures. Just figured I would share them with you guys. Moving on to polishes that I am focusing and hoping to finish this year, but I'm going to start with the ones that I did not touch. And I'm going to start off with Crushed from Sally Hansen. This is an orange shimmer. Just haven't touched it. Gadget Free, which is a silver, kind of smoky silver. This one's going to work really well during the fall. I didn't set any goals for this one or Crushed in my last update. This one though, I did set a goal. I think the last couple of months the goal was to finish it, and I just haven't touched it. But the thing is that like these 2 little minis, right? And a lot of the polishes in my project polish, I like to use them a lot for pedicures, but because I broke a toenail, I mentioned in a previous video, I haven't been using them as pedis. I've been using a lot of nude polishers as pedicures, so it's slowed down progress on some of these. But my nail has grown far enough now to where I can actually, I feel comfortable putting on color on my toes now. So anyways, I have this blue little shimmer from Wet n Wild. The goal this next month is to use it as a pedicure and on Galaxy Nails mani, because I haven't done one of those types of manis in a while. So for the 3rd time, the goal is to finish for the next month. We'll see. And then this red-orange one. Didn't touch it since my last update. I shared a manicure in that video, just haven't used it. But I do plan on using it as a pedicure. And I think I can get a good pedicure out of this. Maybe 2 pedicures. Okay, now on to the polishes that I did touch this past month. But I will start off with one where I don't have visible progress, but I did use it for 2 manicures. I have Prim and Purple from Salon Perfect, and this one has a blue little shimmer. So the goal was to only use it for 1 manicure. I used it for 2 because the first manicure for some reason never dried, and I'm not sure why that was, because this has never given me, or I've never had drying issues with this polish. I paired this one up with a pink polish that's in the project as well. And that one's really just not drying very much at all, to where this one kind of surprised me. So what I did is I wore that manicure for like a day and then took it off and then did a French tip manicure again. And I paired it up with another purple that I have in my summer seasonal rack. So did 2 nails with Jam Sesh from Sally Hansen, and then 2 nails with Prim and Purple, and then I did a little topper. That was like a really cute weekend manicure. Oftentimes my goal is to pair up polishes that I have in my project polish with polishes that I have on my seasonal rack, just so that I don't neglect anything. And then one that I do have visible progress on is Cabana Boy from Julie G. Green line is where I was at. Now I'm at that white line. 2 manicures I used. I did a base of this one and then topped it over with Off Tropic from KB Shimmer, which is a rainbow flaky topper. Really cute manicure. And then my favorite manicure almost out of the entire month of August from Project Polish. This is what is this called? Let Your Twilight Sparkle from China Glaze. This is a polish that gets to pick on its own, but because it's so thin, I often use it as a topper. So I decided to put it over top of Cabana Boy, and oh my god, I got so many compliments. Oftentimes I do get compliments on my nails, guys, but this is the manicure that I got the most compliments out of the entire month. I mean, I had people stopping and complimenting. I was talking to one of the teachers at the school, and she was, as I make a lot of hand movements when I'm talking, and so the entire time I was talking to her, she was just going like this, just following my hands. And then all of a sudden she just grabs my hand and just goes, let me see what is on your nails. That is so beautiful. Because it's so freaking beautiful, this manicure. This polish from China Glaze has a blue shimmer and a purple shimmer, and then it also looks a little teal on the nails. It's just, there was constant shifting on my nails. It was amazing. And then I have Volt of Light from Color Club. Couple manicures, one of which I'm wearing right now. I did a little sponging gradient, which I'm going to take off tonight. And then the previous manicure, I did a cheetah print design. Combined this one with a softer yellow that I also have in this project. And I sponged it on because this polish, from the moment I opened it, the formula hasn't been thick, but for some reason this polish always takes a long time to dry. Like, it never ever dries. And so I figured sponging it on would reduce drying time. It still takes a while to dry, but it doesn't take as long. It's a neon yellow that has a teal little shimmer. And then this one, I can technically consider this one done, because I have a little bit left, and I can probably get a couple accent nails out of this bottle. Not a full manicure anymore. So Maybelline Pedal to the Metal, that's where I was. This is where I am now. I have this much left. I wore it for pedicures most of all. And the last pedicure, prior to the one that I have on right now, it took a long time to dry. I painted my nails, was wearing sandals. That was probably on a Sunday, because that's when I usually do my pedicures. And then the following day I was wearing closed-toed shoes for work, and my nail rubbed and it smudged the polish. How it took a whole day, I don't really know. But anyways, wore that. I did paint my nails with this polish again. I have it on my toenails right now as a base for Sparkler Send Off from Koki. Such a beautiful sparkly petty for summer. This is the type of petty that you can wear really and honestly for summer, fall, winter, if you like metallic sparkly toenails. And it's like so perfect. So anyways, did 2 coats of this on my toes, put Sparkler Send Off, and it's amazing. It is a little bit thicker, but because this polish was super thin to begin with, it's so manageable still. It's just taking a little bit longer to dry. All right, and then let me see. Finished polishes. I have 2. Oh no, I have one more actually to share progress on, which is Gingerbread from Color Club. This is a gold holographic. That's where I was last update. This is where I am now. Can't believe there's actually progress. I use this in that cheetah print design manicure. This was the center of my cheetah print. This is one of those polishes that's in my project progress within Project Polish. So it's not a focus to finish, but it is a focus to use this year. All right, now onto the the two polishes that I finished. I have Citrus Collide from Maybelline. I started off at this top line right here. So this was not full. I previously had it in a project, I believe. And so now I'm down to here. This, I used it for that cheetah print, neon yellow design, whatever. And then I also have it incorporated on these nails. This color though, I didn't have enough to incorporate it into all of my nails. So I have it on some of them, like this this one right here. I had to pour this onto a plate. I have it on this nail, possibly on these mixed in somehow. And then I pulled the Volt of Light because I ran out of this yellow. And then also this one, which is called Sweet Cheeks from somecallmecoco. This, I wore it for that V French manicure. That manicure never dried. I wore it as a pedicure. That pedicure also never dried, but I kept it on. I kept it on because I didn't have time to switch out my pedicure until the following week. And then I have it sponged on because it wasn't drying anymore. I figured I'd sponge on the last bit of it, and that's the pink that I have on my nails right now. I think it's just because it's a very old polish. Because originally when I used this, this amazing formula, didn't take a while, you know, for drying time. I think I've just owned it far too long, and I did use a lot of it. I started halfway through the bottle and then I let it sit, and maybe that has something to do with it. I'm not really sure. But anyways, I have two newly finished polishes. I'm so happy about it. Previous polishes that I finished in the project is this little pink mini. This white one from L'Oreal Sunkissed. Fuji from Sinful Colors. This one I mentioned previously that I had a lot of glitter left, but there was no more base. So what I did is I actually added suspension base in the polish yesterday and a slightly bit of thinner. And now this is restored. It's a newly fresh top coat, a little topper. And this is the base coat that I use. I'm actually almost done. I'm almost done with it. I need to replace this. I need to buy it soon because these sell out really fast and then they take a little bit to get to me. It's from TKB Trading. It's a wholesaler for people that make polishes. But they sell to the public. And it's their nail polish glamour base. And then I previously finished also on a trip from Wet n Wild. A couple other manicures that I plan on doing with Julie G's in the cabana. I just want to show you guys. Where do I have it? Oh, right here. I plan on doing a little red topper over it and mattifying. Look at how pretty that looks. I brought out the red topper that I plan on putting over it. This one, which is called Freedom from LA Colors. Because the base is slightly tinted red, it changed it up to almost like a blurple. Do you see that? And then mattify it. Look at how pretty that is. And then this is with Freedom over it. And I think this is Brave. Yeah, the blue one. These two from LA Colors. So that's another manicure that I have, I'm thinking of doing that I think will look amazing. And then, I don't know if I shared, but I would like to do gingerbread as a base. And I've done this combination before. Gingerbread as a base. And then put Dog Days over it. Because it's a jelly, you still see all the glitter from gingerbread. You don't see the holographic as much. I mean, you see a lot of the sparkle, but not as much of the holographic in gingerbread. But it can work as a base. This is a very thick polish. So I think it'll work. And then I was thinking also of doing in the Cabana Boy with maybe 2 different toppers or something. One of which is a topper that I made with my suspension base. This one. I previously made this topper before with She's a Star from Salon Perfect. I love this polish, but it's so thick. So I made a topper out of it. I gave it to my sister-in-law though, and I just made another one for myself because it's such a pretty topper. I actually have it incorporated in this manicure. It's so pretty. The camera won't capture the little reflex. But anyways, I was thinking of putting this over top of cabana boy. That would be really beautiful. What other combination? Oh, there was another one with, oh, this one too. Maybe doing this one. This one is on my seasonal rack for summer. It's from Koki. Maybe doing something like this over top of it. And that one I have right here. Right here. That one. That will look really beautiful. All right, guys, that is everything for this update. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you guys are doing great in your project polish. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.